Welcome to Louisiana Leaders,
the show that highlights industry leaders throughout the state. Hi everyone, I'm Ken Jones.
And I'm Catherine Shreves. Thanks for joining us. Today our spotlight is on the home elevation process.
That's right, the home elevation process has been in the news recently for all of the wrong reasons, but today we're going to clear up some of that confusion by taking you inside one of the oldest and largest home elevation and shoring companies in the state, Roubion. The family owned and operated, and they've been doing it the right way since 1868.
Yeah, Ken, and you, one of our correspondents, Glenn Winter, myself, we've really gotten to know the Roubion family over the past few weeks, and they've really got such a great story.
They do, and it's filled with a lot of New Orleans history, and Catherine, Roubion's commitment to quality is equally rich in history.
Roubion Shoring and Elevation has been in business since 1868. My great uncle started the business, so we're actually a fifth generation in the shoring business. We do slab houses, we do pier houses, we level houses, we also do house moving. One of the biggest projects that my family did back in the 40s was Charity Hospital. We actually moved it on the same lot to another location. That was during the time when Huey Long was governor. I'm Dennis Roubion. I'm owner of Roubion Shoring and Elevation Company.
And my dad, Dennis Sr., is the person that I've learned everything that I know about this business from. He's been around this his entire life, which in turn fed into my brother and I getting into this. We have over 64,000 square feet of office and yard space here at our headquarters at 824 Dakin off of Jefferson Highway. Here we have all the equipment necessary to do any of the jobs that need to be done in the elevation industry. We have fleets of trucks, we have a manufacturing department, we even go down to cutting our own pins. We pride ourselves on being able to do the difficult jobs. The difficult jobs are, that most people turn away are the ones that we look at as a challenge. My name is Dennis Roubion Jr. I'm the oldest son. I've been here for about 20 years working in the family business. More blocks. What I do is I make sure that all the lifts go up the way they're supposed to. That's the part that I, take dearest to my heart and that I enjoy the most. The paperwork portions of it I can't stand.
I'm Justin Roubion. I'm the second oldest son. I specialize in all of the basically midpoint to finishing touches of the whole entire job.
A lot of people can't understand how we do it. Every member of the family works here, and I mean everyone.
Yeah, everybody does work here. My mother, father.
We work together, we live together.
Brother, sister.
My name's Lydia Roubion. I do all the accounting and marketing, and I take care of the hotel stay for the customers.
I have two cousins that work here as well.
Working with my brother it's great.
Yeah, he's right on the other side of the wall, which makes things interesting throughout the day.
Should do a reality TV show on it.
Come on! Dennis is a bull, he's very detail oriented. He makes sure that everybody's lined up in the morning. He gets everybody out. He's a master at what he does. Hi-ho! It's a pleasure to work with him, even though he can be a little bullheaded every now and then. I don't know if I should say that, but it's brotherly love at the end of the day.
Helen, my wife Helen Roubion, she also works with the company.
She cracks the whip when it needs to be cracked.
She's like the mother hen, making sure that everything runs the way that it's supposed to.
Mother, keeps us all in check. Definitely keeps my pop in check as well.
Got married in 1971, so we've been married for 40 years.
After 40 years, she still can't keep her eyes off of him. But I guess when I need a break, I'll watch TV or watch the news, probably, which is what I'll always watch. I'll go ahead and put the blinds down.
The curtains down so I can't see what he's doing.
Yeah, the Roubion family is the core of the business, but we have an entire team of experts that keeps this machine running.
Having a good team is really key in this entire process. No one person can do this and do this effectively.
Our salesmen, which are typically what the homeowner sees first.
My name is Matt Dick, and I'm part of the sales team here at Roubion. Favorite part of my job is interacting with the homeowners and knowing that we're doing something and giving these homeowners peace of mind.
We also have project managers that know the business backwards and forwards.
Thomas Blue, project manager, or as Justin refers to it as project manager of project managers. We handle all the plans, the engineer plans, the permits, the plot plans, the surveys. We look at your house as if it was our house.
Everybody from the girls in the front office to the sales team to the guys that are out there actually doing the lifting and the hard labor. You know, we try and operate under KISS, keep it simple, stupid.
Is there any other program out there for a homeowner to get his home elevated and protected that's free of charge?
What is it that separates Roubion from all the other shoring and elevation companies out there?
For the home raising expert whose lifting crews are bonded, insured, qualified, and certified to perform the work, call Roubion Shoring. The #1 name in shoring for over a century will move you forward and upward. Call Roubion Shoring, 269-9909.
Hi, I'm Dennis Roubion.
And I'm Justin Roubion.
Our family has been elevating and leveling homes in the New Orleans and surrounding areas for over 100 years. We're committed to rebuilding Louisiana. Roubion uses state-of-the-art technology to elevate or level your home. Let our friendly staff assist you through the funding process to rebuild your home.
Call Roubion today at 269-9909 for a free estimate on elevating or leveling your home. There's been a lot of confusion with the program, but Roubion is here. We have a team in order to walk you through the process.
So Matt, break down the whole home elevation process under the Hazard Mitigation Grant Program.
Through the Hazard Mitigation Grant Program, what we have is we have the initial contact where we come out, do an evaluation of your home. We would handle all the processing of the paperwork. And one of the things that we do sign is what we call a certificate of authorization. What this does, this allows us to communicate with the program on the homeowner's behalf. So the homeowner doesn't need to do anything, we handle it all.
My name is Pamela Nunez, and I take care of all the paperwork and make sure that the state pays the customers, so everything is handled as soon as possible.
We go through step by step with each paperwork. We make sure that we explain each form that the homeowner is signing or initialing so that they have a full understanding of what their obligations are.
So we're cutting through red tape here. As a customer, let's say that there's some changes. I mean, I know there's changes in the past, there's changes in the future. Your job alleviates my headaches. I don't have to think about any of this stuff.
Exactly. You go sit back, kick your feet up, have your coffee, whatever, and we'll take care of it. We'll get you right.
What's trending with our homeowners is that your flood insurance will go down, typically by about 2/3. Aesthetically, the home being improved, reduce the emotional and financial stress that accompanies a flood.
The program is offering that $160,000 in order to raise your home. This could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and now's the time basically to take advantage of that.
Is there any other program out there for a homeowner to get his home elevated and protected that's free of charge?
Yes, there is. Your road home applicants, unfortunately, the Hazard Mitigation State Program is not accepting applicants for this current project list. In the event they have more funds come out, but at this time, it's not available to any more homeowners. But the good news is that they do have a parish program, and each parish is specific between whether it's Orleans, Jefferson, St. Charles, Terrebonne, St. Tammany. It's the severe repetitive loss, and it could be a little more detailed, and what would be best is if someone who thinks they may qualify for this parish program, certainly give us a call at the office and we'd be able to better advise you on that.
There are new bonding requirements out there, new regulations out there and on it. What does it mean for the homeowner at this point?
Well, these new bonding regulations, what's come about, because this is a homeowner-driven program, the bond is in place in order to protect the homeowner. It's a performance bond, stating that as if we start the work, it is guaranteed that we will finish the work. There's only a handful of companies that are bonded. We happen to be one of them.
Bonding is really good for companies, homeowners, for taxpayers. Bonding is not out in order to hurt small companies. It's out to help the homeowners. But in order to get bonded, basically you have to have all your ducks in a row. You have to have a well-run company that's been around for a number of years, that has a track record of doing this sort of stuff. But again, you have to have your financing in your company in order to get bonding, as well as your personal matters be bonding. And that's one of the things that this industry really needs. It needs to be regulated in order to eliminate the fly-by-nights that have popped into this business, that we're doing tree cutting or in the bar business or whatever they were doing at all.
Bottom line, you're getting a lifetime warranty from a company that's been here for longer than a lifetime. You have these companies that have popped up after the storm that are offering lifetime warranties where you really don't know how long these companies are going to be here after everything is done with all the program. Your lifetime warranty means if anything goes wrong with your house, we'll be here in order to fix it.
All right, after weeks of all the excavating, the prep work, it all comes down to just one thing at this point, and that's the lift, right? And the unified jacking system kind of revolutionized this business. You guys actually have 5 of these, don't you?
Do you want a shoring contractor who doesn't just take the easy jobs? If so, call Roubion Shoring now. Roubion perfected the garage separation with house raising technique and is a raised basement specialist. Call the Roubion Home Raising Hotline today, 269-9909.
Roubion Shoring Construction Company has been successfully repairing foundations and leveling homes for over 100 years. When rebuilding your commercial property or private home, New Orleans presents unique challenges for your building's foundation. Are you noticing cracks in the wall, slope in the floors, or required to raise your home for insurance coverage? Call 504-269-9909 to speak with Roubion's team of experts today to identify the best solution for the life of your property. Call our specialist today for a free consultation.
In 1935, when Charity Hospital needed to be moved an entire city block, the Roubion family business was part of the team making it happen. Today, that same commitment to technical innovation and quality workmanship is the cornerstone of Roubion Shoring Company.
My family's been in this business for over 90 years. We're here in order to develop our technology in order to correct the problems that we face now and in the future.
For house leveling and foundation repair, call Roubion Shoring, a locally owned family business for over 90 years.
All right, so the next step, preparing and excavating the house. It's about a 2 or 3 week process. What's involved with this?
That whole process takes about 2 to 3 weeks. It's a fairly lengthy process, but it is one of the most important processes because after the house has been elevated, that's what's going to hold the house at that new elevation.
What do you guys do to make sure the lift is safe?
That boils down to proper depths on your pilings for one, proper placement of jacks and cribbing. Your cribbing is your safety net when elevating these style houses.
All right, after weeks of all the excavating, the prep work, it all comes down to just one thing at this point, and that's the lift, right?
Ken, it is the biggest part of the job, and it's the most important part of it, but it tends to be the quickest part. It's all the preparation, the weeks of preparation that go into making sure that the lift happens safely in the way it's supposed to.
And the unified jacking system kind of revolutionized this business. You guys actually have 5 of these, don't you?
We do. We have 5 unified jacking systems. Actually, the one that we have here is the 2nd largest machine ever built. The unified jacking system makes everything operate a lot more smoothly, where everything comes up at the exact same time, so I can elevate a ride. So it certainly has made everything much more safer.
I was going to ask you, how does this actually work? What goes into it?
There's slave cylinders, and there are various different rams within this tank. And then there's a main ram. You pressure up each side to the pressure that you're looking for at each point on the house. Lock it into place, and then your main ram pushes everything at that same pressure so that you get a nice, unified, even lift of the house.
It's not just getting a unified jack in there and raising up a home, is it?
By no stretch. A unified jacking system is not a self-leveling system. It's the operator that's behind it that knows how to actually operate the machine that makes sure that it goes up safely.
Keep pushing, keep pushing. But now there's 4 basic elevations you all do. The slab separation, slab elevation, basement elevation, and pier elevation. Explain all of these methods.